It's me, the sun, is what the sun would say if the sun could talk. Actually, scratch that. I don't know what the sun would say if the sun would talk. But weather.com was saying that this is no laughing matter, that there's this smiley face on the sun. So I thought I'd throw that in there. How are you doing today? Man, the eclipse energy has been very weird, in my opinion. And a whole lot of Scorpio energy. You had the sun enter Scorpio, Venus enter Scorpio, moon enter Scorpio, and then there'd be a Scorpio eclipse. And then on top of that, how May and Mercury will enter Scorpio for big Scorpio energy party. And hey, guess what? Everybody loves scorpions, question mark, asterisk. Everybody likes eagles and phoenixes, though. Am I right? Of course, we are still on hurricane watch with two orange thingies pointing kind of towards the USA. But you want to hold your horses on being scared of getting hit by a hurricane in the next week or two. At first, we're getting signals that possibly something could develop here and hit in the first week of November. But those signals have kind of calmed down as this gets knocked out to sea and this one turns down. But Central America, I would keep an eye on the bottom one because models now keep suggesting it's going to go down, down, down. But Puerto Rico and these islands need to continue to watch whatever's supposed to spin up the first week. That is supposed to go out to sea, but it could affect y'all in a way you don't want to be affected by. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense? Hey, Europe, I would keep an eye out on your weather because you guys are getting wave after wave after wave of rainstorms, but Europeans are tough, I would imagine, after being there for thousands of years. So you guys know kind of how to handle it, maybe. Alaska and part of the Pacific Northwest, you guys might be getting some heavy rain over the next week, so watch out for that shiz. Alaska, watch out for some heavy precipitation down here, and then some high winds over here, and heavy precipitation over there, and then maybe some heavy rain over here around the 29th. But the way things have been this year, technically the weather's kind of boring right now. Fucking boring and cool. Although if you're up here, I'd watch out for some flooding and stuff. Look at this giant rain column here. That's interesting, right? Weird when giant columns of clouds, water, and moisture get erect. That's what my grandmother used to say. Alright, that joke was weird. Forgive me. Yep. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see, in a day and a half, we got Jupiter retrograding back into Pisces. And then we have Mars retrograding, which will make the next 3 months interesting. And so play defense and stay cool for definitely the next 3.5 weeks until Jupiter goes direct. Somewhere near the last week of November, things should calm down, but I highly recommend playing defense till then. People who love Elon Musk and think he is the savior of the world have never been happier, as it looks like his purchase to buy Twitter has gone through. He threw everything but the kitchen sink at it, and here he's literally bringing the kitchen sink to Twitter. And I predicted that I predicted when he first said he was going to buy Twitter, I said, oh, the deal will fall through. So it looks like I was wrong. And so, yeah, things will get interesting on Twitter, I imagine. Tweeted over 265,000 times. So obviously I enjoy Twitter. You know, it's like the X-Men's battle room where everybody just goes there to fight. So it seems very apropos of Asteroid Fight Club. Across the globe, things are very interesting. And the first eclipse hit like Europe and that part of the world. And the next eclipse coming in 2 weeks will hit the USA and us. So we are in eclipse season and things are going to be crazy. Here, doctors stage a protest in Tehran, Iran, chanting freedom, freedom, as Iranians are marking the 40th day since Mahsa Amini's death in custody. Over here, you have an extraordinary moment as students at Russia's oldest university in St. Petersburg applaud and cheer a professor who has been fired for taking part in an anti-war protest. Talking about in Russia. Dennis spent 10 days in jail and was given a summons to the military recruitment office after protesting the war. They're like, well, you're going to war, buddy. And the one surprising thing I found, trying to stay in the middle the last 10 years of THORnews, is how many people on the right have, if you're going to choose a side between Ukraine and Russia, have said that, like, Putin and Russia are the good guys. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, Russia literally invaded Ukraine and has launched thousands and thousands of missiles at Ukrainians, and then Ukraine has done a pretty good job playing defense so far, all things considering. These are just crazy days where everybody's divided along every line. Peacemaker series was so good, DC gave James Gunn a deal to run DC the way Kevin Feige runs Marvel. That's interesting. She's been bad all day, so I decided not to go see Black Panther tonight. Well, it's Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and like I was saying, on the 28th, Jupiter will head back into Pisces for about a month-ish, so that'll be interesting. Snowflakes in Jackson. It is crazy, just crazy how much people have invested of their time, energy, and emotions into politics. And it's just wild to watch people on the right and on the left just hate each other so much, like they were each supervillains in some movie. Anyway, I wish everybody would calm down and get along, but me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Oh look, a giant solar gremlin tornado twisty thingy. Well, we see a beautiful dance from this great prominence at the North Pole of the Sun. We could be getting more solar storms around the 29th of October. Hendrix is still my favorite American of all time. In the Northeast, rejoice as your dew points go down and the vibes go up, so saith the New York Metro weather. So yeah, stay cool, man. An interesting video to show you. This fireball appeared over Sakurajima, October 24th, brought to us by Erica, hashtag planetary defense. Yeah, dude, it is crazy days, crazy world. NASA was just talking about they're going to do an official study on UFOs. And did you see something went up and something came down? That was wild. What a wild world we live in. There's so much we don't know. Try to remember that every day. That what the heck? Double, triple, what the heck? There's so much we do not know, man. 100 years of McDonald's keeping its McRib cooking process is an absolute locked up, total secret, top secret. This dude put out a video like, this is how McRibs are made. And somehow, even though I've eaten about 100 of them in my life, I knew that however they were going to be cooked was probably not going to be the most appetizing way in the world. Here, they just look like giant hash browns. Now, just drown them in barbecue sauce, man. There you go. Excellent. Thank you. I'll probably have another one this season. You want to step back emotionally from the Elon Twitter deal. You know, he bought it for $44 billion, a price that he's even admitted he's probably overpaying by $20 billion. And Twitter only makes about $1 billion in profit a year, and so to borrow this amount of money, the interest rate payments on it will be $1.2 billion a year. But I think this is kind of gearing up towards the 2024 election. But then remember, Trump had a Twitter account when he lost, so I'm not sure that will help. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we can all take 2023 off from politics. You know, wouldn't that be great? I want to point out at the start of, at the eclipse, the first one of the bookends, at a 5.1 earthquake in California. Will we see more West Coastian earthquakes over the next 2 weeks? Maybe. Definitely stay tuned. Speaking of planetary defense, remember that asteroid that they punched? Here's its tail. So that's super fascinating, right? And maybe that's how all comets got their tails, because all the Earth-like planets in the solar system and universe sent out asteroid flight club missions to test to see if they could move an asteroid. So that's how every comet got its tail, maybe, over time. I don't know, that theory seems kind of wacky. I believe in crypto. It's more about, do you believe in crypto? Anyway, God bless everyone. Stay cool. I will talk to you in the near future. Yeah, this energy sucks, but just hang in there, Asteroid Fight Club style, and shit should get better in about 3 weeks. All right. Yay. God bless everyone.